Okay, wait, if I do this, is it gonna... Okay, it is. Alright, I'm having a bit of an issue where my Minecraft audio is duplicating itself for me specifically. I don't know if it's gonna do it on stream though, so it should be fine. It should potentially be fine, maybe. Um, I might do like the first half without mic and then the next part with mic. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Completely because I haven't really thought about it. I just kind of wanted to play Minecraft, which is my usual way of surviving. Um, but I do need to use the bathroom. I just wanted to start really quickly. Waiting. Be right back. So yeah. So hopefully it will be fine. But I don't know. I haven't streamed since a few days because I've been busy, and I'll talk about that momentarily when I get back. Okay, I'm back, kind of. Wait, hold up, almost. I just went to the bathroom, but I'm back. I know your favorite streamer is back. It's crazy. Um, yeah, I have a lot to talk about a little bit, but not actually a lot. Like it sounds like more a lot than it is. Uh, so yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, that'll be fine. All right. Okay. Cool. Now I can start properly. Um, so I guess I should first start off by saying welcome back everybody to the stream. And yeah, this is my first time using the mic in a while. I've just not been very active, I guess. Hello, Pop Candy. Hello, welcome to the stream. Um, I don't know. I think my first thing I want to talk about is like where I want to take the channel. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should talk about IRL stuff first. I feel like this is gonna be all over the place. Whilst I try to adjust to where everything is. This might sound a little weird, but I've been getting bored in my world, ocean world, bedrock, and now going around asking people to build pixel art farms or something small and chill. If you have any ideas, they would be greatly appreciated. Ah, it's interesting. You should make a turtle pixel art if you haven't. I have an obsession with turtles at the moment, so that would be pretty cool. I like how my go-to is turtles. I feel like you can tell I've been brain rotting a little bit. But yeah. Wait, I need to pull up Stream Manager. Okay, put that on the other side. Yeah, I feel like I've just been very busy. Ooh, okay, I can do that. Cool, let's go. Okay, let's get rid of pre-roll ads. Turn those off. Awesome, cool. Okay, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so the goal for this stream is to finish the house, or at least get the second part of the house done, where it connects to the second tree. I don't know how much of that I will do, because as you can tell by the last few VODs, I get distracted so easily. I know Pop Candy has seen that. It's been at all the streams, so thank you, Pop Candy, for being the biggest supporter of the channel so far. Yeah, I feel like, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, so I get distracted very easily, so it's gonna be very difficult for me to just get on with it, because I know that I already want to go. I already want to go and do other things. You're welcome, King. Thank you. So yeah. Okay, so I think what I was gonna say was regarding my social media stuff. Wait, actually, oh, man, I don't want to do this yet. Wait. Let me do some farming. Okay, yeah, regarding my social media stuff, I'm focusing more on my art channel. Obviously my VODs channel will, it will have all my stream VODs, or at least the ones that aren't too long to upload to YouTube itself. But the idea is that there's another channel called the Lucky Pups Games channel, where I'll edit down some of the VODs if I think it's been like an interesting stream or whatever, and I'll post that on there for anybody to enjoy, I guess. So it's just a shorter version of the stream content, so if you do miss a stream and you want like a recap, it will probably be on there if it's been like entertaining or whatever. Because I do plan on playing more story games and like horror games and stuff. I just when it comes to IRL stuff, I've been adjusting to a few changes in my schedule, which is why the streams have been very like no mic chill, because I've just been like adjusting. And like I don't really plan on making videos to a professional degree, like like big YouTubers do. Mostly just because like I don't typically like it would be great to make YouTube a career, but I'm not a professional, so like unless YouTube randomly, like I randomly blow up or whatever, I don't think there's much point trying to make it a career, because a lot of it is luck, and a lot of it, I think it depends who you are as a person, but for me it would be luck, and I think it's best for me to focus on things that I enjoy and can make a profit off of, like my art and stuff like that. So social media wise, I've been focusing on my art channel. I will probably continue to focus on my art channel for the foreseeable future, but I will still keep streaming and making videos. They probably just won't be to the degree that they used to be, in the sense that they were thought out and stuff. So that is where I am with the YouTube channel and social media. What else was I going to say? I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like that my brain... I feel like I have so much to say, and then my brain scatters as soon as I start talking. So, you know. Oh, I also want to do this room. Okay. I need more leather for the books, and I need some lighting, and the walls need doing. I need to fill it out. Wait, is that oak? Yeah, that's oak. Okay, I'm gonna go get lots of oak then. I'm gonna need another axe because my axe is breaking, like actively breaking. And I might as well enchant it whilst I'm here. Do 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 do. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. So yeah, that is what the channel is going and stuff. In terms of the real world stuff, I'm gonna talk about. I think I talked a little bit about it on Twitter, but I'll probably talk more about it now. So I had a job previously at a warehouse, and I was doing night shift stuff, which is fine. And at my new job that I'm at, I'm being put on night shift, so they're switching my routine to the night shift. But then also, my next, I applied for 2 jobs, so I'll be doing 2 part-time jobs, which is why streams will probably be at the most random times, and until I, you know, get my schedule completely worked out, they will continue to be random. So just keep notifications on if you guys can, like if you want to stick around and stuff. I know that Candy obviously probably does have notifications on, because they're at every stream, basically, but yeah, you should keep streams on because, again, I don't know my schedule yet. I don't know how, like, if it's going to be the same every week or if it's going to be changing every, like, 4 weeks, because sometimes it does. It depends. And until I get my schedules, I'm not really able to make, like, a streaming schedule, so streams will be completely random for the next few months, I think. And that is partially why there will be no mic streams as well, because obviously with me doing the night shift, my streaming hours are very limited because, like, obviously I need to sleep, and obviously my family also have jobs, but they work in the day, so when I'm sleeping, they're awake, and when I'm awake, they're sleeping, so I have to be, like, mindful about my audio and my volume levels. And I know that when I stream, I tend to be a little louder than usual. So that is partially why there's been a lot more no mic streams. And to be honest, I just, like, it's more enjoyable for me to do no mic streams because it's like less stressful, I guess. I don't have to constantly feel like I'm holding some conversation with people, and I can listen to music at some points. So that is partially, like, you know, why I've been doing no mic streams. Another thing that has been changing recently is my voice. You probably could tell if you're a long-time viewer, or if you're watching on the YouTube and you watch back at the other clips and the other VODs, I guess. You've probably noticed my voice has changed a little bit, because I'm on testosterone. I've been on testosterone for quite a few months now, so my voice has been changing a little bit. Which is just cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the, like, IRL updates. Like, I've got 2 jobs. Well, I might have 2 jobs. So the second job it's one that I applied for. So I think the interview went really well. I'm very confident, like, with my interview abilities. So I hope that, you know, someone didn't do better than me, because it's all about finding the best worker and who's going to fit well into the team. So hopefully I get the job, because, you know, it's the Christmas season, so everything is expensive. And honestly, like, I just need more stuff to do. So yeah, the update was just like, you know, I'm getting a job on top of my other job, so it should be fine. It should be okay. I don't know if I have anything else to talk about. Like, I don't know. I don't really think about it coming onto stream. I was just like, you know what? I probably have less to talk about, so I should just start streaming. Oh, I guess I could talk about some of my art projects that I'm working on, because I don't think I've talked about those yet on this channel. Considering that I've not like, what's the word? Oh yeah, considering that I've not had my microphone on, I would guess that I would assume that I've not talked about my art projects. So first off, I'm working on a comic. It'll be a completely like original comic. And I don't really want to release the concept yet until I've like completely finished drafting it up. And drafting up the like initial story. So sorry about that. Sorry to have to be ominous about it. But I am working on a comic which is pretty cool. I've got like the main character set out and the main character's like friends, but I'm still working on like antagonists and like different ideas to go with the story. Another thing that I'm working on art-wise is an alternate universe of the Ninja Turtles. So it would be like my own version, and I do want to make like, so I've like challenged myself to make an animated like pilot of some kind. Like I don't think I'd ever want to make like an actual series, but I think like a one episode like one-off of like just like a, you know, it would be pretty cool. So that is what I'm working on at the moment. I've only got 2 of the designs for the turtles done, and I have to consider a lot of things when I'm making them, because obviously I have to consider like the animatability of it. And I'm thinking I'll probably do it as more of like an animatic style thing, because it would just be me animating, which can get tedious. And also I was thinking like, obviously the designs can't be too complicated, but I want them to definitely differ from like previous versions of the Ninja Turtles. You know, because like there's no point just like recreating the characters. Like, what's the word? I guess like DNA by DNA, like the clone for like. There's no point cloning the characters because that would just be boring, right? So I've been working on designs for the characters and remaking them and finding ways to improve them. And I think I've talked about it a little bit on Twitter. I don't know. I don't. I don't remember. I talk a lot to random people, so it could have been a Twitter conversation or it could have been a not Twitter conversation, and I would be none the wiser. So you know. Another thing that I've been working on art-wise is, let me think. What have I been doing? Oh yeah, my commissions are open. I've done maybe 2 or 3 commissions this past 2 months. I obviously don't really advertise my commissions as much as like some artists do, because like it's not really like I see a lot of people complaining about the prices of commissions, not mine particularly, but people are always saying like, oh, like artists commission themselves like so low. And for me, because it's not my main job and it's not something that like I get extra income from it, sure, but it's not something that puts food on my table. I don't really feel the need to have my prices so high, because I believe that art is a luxury, right? It's a nice treat at the end of the day. But for me personally, I think everyone deserves to feel nice, and I think everyone deserves to have a chance to have like art of their characters and stuff like that. So I feel like my prices in general are pretty cheap and affordable for a lot of people, because you know, for me personally, it's just not what puts food on my table. But I do agree that a lot of artists are underpaying themselves, especially if the like art takes like hours. For me personally, like a lot of art, because I don't really know what it is. I guess because like of the way that I taught myself and how I was taught in school, I make art fairly quickly once I know, like once I have a reference image of the character. Once I'm able to like see the character, I can visualize them in different poses and stuff. So it's quite easy for me to just like, you know, do commissions fast. So in terms of like paying myself fairly, I think my prices are pretty fair. Like I'd say it takes me like maybe like half an hour to an hour for a sketch, and then about 2 to 4 hours for like coloring and shading, depending on like altogether, like with the sketch it would take 2 to 4 hours to finish it if it was fully shaded. And it just depends on like the complexity and stuff. But like generally I feel like my prices reflect a good like minimum wage for art, I guess. Can you not, bro? But yeah, I feel like my art is, yeah. So yeah, I was gonna say, So yeah, I've been doing commissions and stuff, so that's another thing that I've been working on. And also, for a video, I've been doing 100 art trades, which, I don't know if you know, but 100 art trades is a lot. That's a lot of art to pump out. So far, I've done like 10, 15-ish, and it is... Like, I'm really happy with how a lot of them came out. There were a few that I felt like I could have done better. But for the most part, like, I'm really happy with the art trades that I've done. Like, they're all pretty nice to look at, I guess. I don't know, they're all... I don't know, I think you can tell that I put effort into them. I think some of them I definitely could have put more effort in, but, like, you know. But I guess that's just what happens when you, like, overwork yourself a little bit. So yeah, all things considered, I've been doing quite a lot, in terms of just, like, not in the public eye, kind of. And I guess that's where I've pretty much been the whole time. I've also been, like, working out, because I've been trying to gain muscle. Which is, you know, it's... I don't know if you guys have ever worked out, but it is, interesting. It sucks a little bit. I personally, like, I like working out. It's just finding time in the day for me to be able to, like, set aside all my stuff and having the time to just, like, work out. It's kind of hard because I don't have a lot of time. Like, when you counter in the needing to sleep and, you know, the work stuff and the art commission sometimes. It depends what I'm doing. Again, but yeah, as I was saying, it all depends on stuff like that. Let me think. But yeah, so I do plan on streaming a lot more for the next few months and stuff like that, which will be pretty cool. I don't know whether I'd be advertising these streams anyway, because I don't typically, like, I don't know, I don't think, like, I don't stream for the sake of being famous or having people do that, you know, I just kind of stream because I enjoy it, and I enjoy just, like, having something to look back on when I play games, so in that sense, I probably won't advertise them, so don't expect me to get, like, millions of followers, but that's not to say that I'm not gonna, you know, put effort in, if that makes sense, because, like, I do care about my streams, and I do think there should be a certain extent of quality, and if I don't think it's gonna be, like, a stream that I think is worth watching, I would probably put a disclaimer at the front of the stream, because, like, I do with my ad streams or my sponsorship streams that I don't particularly enjoy, but, like, if I've got, like, a certain amount of rent I need to pay, you know, sometimes I will get offered an amount to pay to stream, and I think to that degree I would put a disclaimer that, hey, like, this isn't my proudest stream, but, you know, feel free to skip this stream, but you know what I mean, like, I feel like I'm pretty good at just being chill about it, you know. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, my house. I wanted to... Okay. What's that little piece of... And these. I'll make some of these. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really thought about much else in terms of streams and stuff. I just know that I want to do more, like, streams that I would want to do, you know? I feel like in the past when I was streaming, I just kind of... Ow! I just kind of did stuff that what people wanted, I guess. Like, or what I thought other people would want rather than, like, enjoying it for myself. Which is, you know, it's bad. I don't think anybody should stream like that. Like, if you're just playing a game for the sake of, like, somebody else's enjoyment, there's no point. So, you know. And I've been thinking of maybe playing the, so I've got an emulator for the DS, and I'm thinking of maybe playing the Ninja Turtle games. So I own the Ninja Turtle games and stuff. I just, like, I have them for my DS. I just don't know how to stream my DS to, Twitch, I guess. So, like, the way I would do it is I would use my emulator, but obviously I already own the game, so I don't think it would be an issue. Probably. Like, I don't think it should be an issue doing it like that. But I don't know. I don't know what the like laws are behind it. But yeah, I do want to play the Ninja Turtle games on stream at some point. I was thinking of buying them on Steam, the Splintered Fate one and stuff. I think that would be quite cool. Although I would definitely be like nerding out a little bit. You would see me nerding out. Which I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's cool to see people be passionate about games. Like I'm really passionate about the Ninja Turtle franchise. Like it's been with me since like I guess since 2012 when I first started watching the 2012 series. Like even before that, to be honest, 'cause I was watching the 2003 series when I was younger. Because it was something that my uncle watched, and it was something that me and my cousin got into together at the same time, and we both kind of just enjoyed it. So I feel like, in that sense, it's been with me for a very long time. And I feel old saying that. Wait, how do I? Wait, that's kind of ugly though. Wait, hold up. Hey, what if I just? Wait, how am I gonna do? How am I gonna do this? Oh my god. Okay, wait. Because it's not on the same level. Like, I was thinking if it was here. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'll just have to, like, make it connect somehow. I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a Minecraft house, okay? I think that's my biggest issue, is that I focus a lot on, like, being perfect and making things look amazing. And honestly, nowadays, I'm just here for, like, what's the word? Proficiency rather than to look nice, you know? Like, it just gets to the point where I'm just stuck in a cycle of fixing things rather than making things. And I'm at a point now where I feel like my craft is good enough to not have to spend 10 hours, like, fixing it. Oh, I need more. I need more slabs. That reminded me, I got a comment on one of my VODs, and it was like, this would be great with some editing and some music in the background and some audio. And I was like, I didn't comment back because I was like thinking about it. I was like, well, it's a VOD. It's what happened in the stream. Like, I'm not gonna go back and edit it. If you wanted to watch an edited video, you could. Like, my title is literally like 1 hour of silent Minecraft. I feel like you could have guessed that it was gonna be a quiet video where I did nothing. But yeah, someone like watched it, I guess, and was like, "This is a good video, but you know, it could be better." And I was like, "Bro, it's just a live stream. I didn't. it's just my live stream, but in like the past. I don't know what to tell you." So, yeah, I just was like, okay, and then I left it because I didn't know what to say. I feel like people just don't take the hint sometimes. I'm thinking if I go like up, I can make it look nicer once I've got like the basic design out. Yeah, but like if I get to, yeah, where is it? If I build it up to like, I don't know. It's like here's fine. And then I can connect it like this. And then I'm gonna remove a lot of these trees because they are in the way. I feel like that's kind of okay-ish. Maybe. Okay, I don't think. It's like a big tree, but it's not got that many wood and stuff, so I can... Yeah, that's not so bad. That's fine. I think... I should probably reply to that comment. I feel bad leaving things unanswered. I just didn't know what to respond, because I feel like, to me, it's self-explanatory, but I know that not everybody thinks the same way as I do, because I have the added context that it was a past live stream. They probably don't, so who knows. Eventually, like, if I do make enough money, if I do get a second job, I might actually get somebody, like hire someone to edit my like actual VODs, like even if they're not that interesting. I feel like it could be cool to have them as short and things. Because like some people do just want to keep up but don't have the time to watch like a full VOD, you know? So I feel like maybe if I had the money, I would make it more accessible in that sense. But saying that, I don't have the money right now. So that would be a future me thing. Speaking of future me, I actually bought a Nintendo Switch and I don't know what I'm gonna play on it because I have Mario Kart, right? But I don't have any I don't have any friends. So who am I gonna be playing Mario Kart with? It's like my boyfriend. I could take it to my boyfriend's and be like, dude, do you wanna play Mario Kart with me? Yeah, speaking of boyfriend, guys. It's kind of weird to think that I met my boyfriend like on TikTok, but our houses were like in real life, our houses were so close to each other. I'm pretty sure TikTok was sharing our location, and that's like why we found each other. But like, that's crazy that we met through TikTok. Because I met like they used to be a streamer. They don't stream anymore, but like he used to be a streamer, and now he's not. But like, we met through streaming TikTok. That is crazy. There's a fun little law drop right there. Oh my goodness. There's so many trees here. Alright, so these will all go down eventually. And I can build over here. There's a lot of vines. Yeah, a lot of vinage going on. Oh, I wanted to change stream elements to put the actual Discord server. Because I changed Discord servers. I know, it's crazy. I know, you wouldn't think it of me, but I made a new Discord server. I know. Don't get your knickers in a twist, guys. It just happened. It just happened. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Where is it? I guess if I just do this, will it appear as a link? Maybe? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So yeah, if anybody wants to join that, my link is now officially there. I will be updating the server as it goes on, but for now I don't think it needs to be too impressive because I just use it for art stuff and, you know, updating people so it doesn't have to be so big that it's, you know, filled with people, whatever. It doesn't have to be so moderated, I guess. It's like if I do end up getting bigger at some point, but I doubt it. So it's more like a little community server rather than a massive like 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like that. Oh, bro, I'm running out of wood. What the hell? Two, 3, 4, 5. Move! What the hell? These stupid vines. Like in my way. Oh, there's a whole ass tree here. Okay, it's fine. I'll deal with it later. Have you ever heard of fake it till you make it? Because I feel like that's what interviews are like. It reminded me, so I was thinking about my job, I was like, you know, that interview that I just did, that was a fake it till you make it moment. I was like, yes, I'm very good at this, and this. Yes, hire me, kings. Everyone's begging to hire Ollie, for real. Okay, let me see. Okay, that is hook. Yes. Put that there for now, because I don't want it. I wish there was more I could do with these sticks. Like, I don't need these sticks in my inventory at all. But, like, what else am I gonna do with them, you know? Wish I could finish mine in the trees. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna clear this whole side of the jungle and then place more trees later in like positions that I actually want them, because these trees are just kind of annoying me. Like, you got like massive trees with vines everywhere and it's just like hindering my ability to transport. Like, it's just low-key not the vibe, you know? It's just not the vibe right now. Oh, that was the idea. Okay, I just remembered what the idea was for the Ninja Turtle thing. So my idea for like my own version of the Ninja Turtles was that it would be kind of like an audiobook. Probably like read from one of the turtles' perspectives. And it would have like images to go along with it. And I would say like they'd all be hand drawn and stuff, but it would take a lot of the animating aspect away. And in that way, I would be able to have more complicated designs because they would be as like, how do I describe it? You know, like, I guess like a comic book, but with an audio beside it. Like, I guess it'll be more like that. But I thought that would be a better way to do it, because then I could have the audio aspect and I would also be able to do a lot more with the imagery. Like, even though it wouldn't be animated, it would still have a lot of the like visual aspects that I was going for. So I don't know, I feel like that would be a cool way to do it. Maybe, potentially, probably. I don't know. It's just like I just don't think it would fit anywhere on my channel. I know that sounds really cool. Do you think so? Hey, well, maybe I don't know. And if once I get all the ideas sorted out, I'll definitely do that. But it's just a case of like writing out my own characters and writing them all out and stuff. I think my biggest problem well, not problem, but I guess the biggest challenge I'm gonna face is with how I want to include April and Casey. So, with the recent versions, they've been more teenagified, turned into teenagers. Is that? Yeah, they've been turned into teenagers, right? Which, that's fine. It's just, for me personally, I feel like I want to pay more respect to the original versions where they're adults. And I want to play more into the reporter role of April, because she's like a journalist, right? Like, she's like a news reporter. So I want to play more into that rather than have her as a teenager and have her as a love interest, because I'm just not on board for the love interest, you know? I think 2012 was so good, and then they added the love interest and I was like, what? Like, the writing with the love interest was crazy. I don't, like, even with Karai, it was crazy. It was like, why would you even want that? What? Like, hello? Like, she's, like, literally they're like half-sister or step-sister or whatever, but they're related through father, right? That's weird. That is so weird. I don't like the implications of that. And then also, Donatello's obsession with April was kind of crazy. I think in my version, I would have, like, a somewhat intrigue in April, but not, like, in a love interest way, but more in a, like, hey, she's human and she likes us kind of way. Because she's the first human that they talk to, right? Or, like, the first human that shows interest in them. So I feel like, in that sense, they would have some kind of, like, lack of boundaries, like, without, like, they wouldn't really have that understanding of boundary, right? Like, yeah, it's, they work communicative, but I feel like it's a bit different, so I feel like I definitely would add some kind of, like, social awkwardness. But definitely not to the point of 2012 Donatello, because it was wild watching that as a kid, and because I was like, what? Why would they want, what? I was like, do people really do that? And I think it definitely was a bad choice of writing on the writer's half. And then it comes with Casey. I feel like obviously he's keeping his vigilante. That's what makes him like Casey Jones. He's like the meathead vigilante, but I feel like in 2012 they make him like unnecessarily skilled for no reason. Like he's not. I don't know. They make him like on par with the Ninja Turtles, but it just doesn't make sense to me because he's a teenager, right? He's like he doesn't do martial arts either, so he's a teenager who plays hockey and like randomly fights crime. Which is like I guess it makes sense that he's skilled, but I just feel like he shouldn't be on the same level as teenagers who have been doing it their whole lives. Like I feel like he, I feel like he shouldn't be on the same level. He shouldn't be able to keep up with them. And I feel like I'll probably include something similar to that. Because like the mutants, they're literally mutants. They're literally strong. They're fast. They strike hard and win fights, right? So I feel like in that regard, he would be a lot more. I would definitely put him more as a sidekick rather than what do you call it? I'd make him more of a sidekick than a main. Like he's still part of the team. He's just not as centered as he is in other versions. Because I do think he's a big part of the thing, but I liked how he was in the 1987 version where he was mentioned a few times, but not often, you know. Because yeah, they're like friends, they get along a little bit, but I just feel like he's too busy fighting crime to be hanging out with these turtle guys, you know? These turtle guys, I feel like they should be doing more important. Like, they gotta be saving New York and stuff. And I want to bring back the more gritty version of them. Like, I want them to be not cold-blooded killers in this sense, but I want them to be more aggressive and violent. And I do want to keep the fighting aspect of, like, 2003 and 2012, where they actually get to use the weapons. So I will be using that. I do also, I don't know, I really do take inspiration from Rise as well, because Rise is also one of the really good versions that I do like, and I love Donatello specifically in that version, because he's such a fresh take on Donatello. I feel like Rise really did great with the characterization of the characters. Like, they changed them enough to be original, but not enough to stray from the original content, if that makes sense. Like, they're still, the smart one, the rough one, the creative one, the leader. Like, they're still that. They're just more varied, I suppose, is the right word for it. And in that sense, I think Rise did really good. So I do want to do something similar, kind of, but not really, because I also do really like the way that they're characterized. So yeah, I feel like I feel like I'm just bluffing about Ninja Turtles for like 30 minutes, but that's okay. I'm allowed to do that. It's my channel. I'm allowed to do that. It's my channel. If you don't want to watch, you can click off. That's okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think when I play Minecraft, it's the time that I get the most ideas, because I'm usually listening to music or watching videos, and I think you'll see it a lot, on the no mic ones, where I'll pause to, like, write stuff down. Because I genuinely get so many ideas when I'm just, like, idly playing Minecraft. When I'm just, like, doing things with my hands, I just tend to get more ideas, because I'm not using my brain to do anything other than play the game, you know? I feel like it probably wouldn't be the same if I was playing like a horror game where I had to focus up and stuff, but I don't know, I think that's why I like Minecraft, because it just allows me to just chill out and not have to worry about anything, and I can just play the game at my own pace. And I think that's what's so great about Minecraft, that you can play it at your own pace, you can beat the dragon whenever you want, there's no like time limit, it's all just your world and how you want to play it, and you just really get that that freedom. There's not many like limitations with the game, which is nice. I think I appreciate that a lot about Minecraft. I feel like I take it for granted a lot. Oh my god. Oh, my sword broke again. I also need to get more food, actually. And that's one of the issues I have the most, is that I just always run out of food in this game. I guess once I get an animal farm going, it won't be so bad, but I don't have that yet. I also need more string so I can make leashes. I feel like that's probably the best way to make a farm for me, because I get so impatient trying to guide them over with wheat. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie and pretend I'm from state. Like, I get so annoyed with animals. I'm like, nah. Nah, I can't be bothered with that. So Okay. That is all the bamboos. All the bamboozles. Oh, I didn't mean to break that. Oh, the sugar canes. I think I have a lot of sugar canes, so I might turn it into bone meal with my fertilizer, whatever it's called. My little gadget. Oh yeah, so when I get my Switch, actually, I could play some Switch games as well. I think you can hook it up to your computer screen. I could hook it up to. I'll find a way. I'll find a way, guys. Trust me. Like, I think it's possible to. I think probably. I don't know. I'd have to look into it, but I'm pretty sure you can. I'm like 100% certain though, because I have a Switch. It's just this one that I have is broken, so it doesn't connect. Like none. I think the rail on the inside of the left joystick or the Joy-Con is broken, which sucks. So I think that what the heck. Okay. Yeah, but I think in that sense it's broken, so I just bought a new one. Because I'm a rich guy. I'm not actually rich, I bought it secondhand. But hopefully it works fine. I've got somebody verifying it before I... Oh, you can't turn bamboo into figures. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to put that away. So yeah, I have someone verifying it anyway before it comes, so hopefully it'll be, like, not broken. Oh, it's no time. What the hell? Wait, it's a cow. Maybe I'll bring him into the house. Come on. Hey, come on. Hey, what is this? Dude, it's wheat, bro. Don't you like wheat? Come in. Come into my humble abode. It's so nice in here. Eat that. Alright, there's one cow. Look at that. Wow. I'm awesome. Good thing I noticed that. Otherwise I would have killed it if I didn't realize it was so close to my house. Oh, I want to put the wheat back. I don't want this in my mouth. No, it's rare that animals spawn so close to me. It's weird. A little bit odd, if you ask me. Oh, I'm also gonna need more diamonds. What the hell? Yeah. I'm also gonna need more diamonds because my diamonds are running low. First world problems. Okay. Well, yeah, I just wanted to stream to update you guys, and I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you all. Bye bye. Bye bye.